Hey, family. Hello to my butterflies out there. Much love to you all. I hope all is well with many of you. I want to take the time to send out much love and positive vibes your way. Lord knows we need it. I thank you all for checking in. Much love to my brothers and sisters in the spirit for checking in, as well as my brothers and sisters who have the gift of the spirit. I thank you for taking time to watch, okay? Um, that love and support goes a long way, and we are all bringing a piece to the puzzle concerning baby girl Summer's well, Summer Moon's well. Let me just say that. Um, I decided to go ahead and make this private first, and then I'm going to go ahead and upload it as public. But anyway, as you see, it is stated Summer's Moon's well. Giving my divine insight about the search and other info. Well, I would not be using cards, okay? A lot of times I don't need the cards. They're just another tool, family, okay? The gift is from the Most High God, right? And we all know this. Using tarot cards or whatever, they're just tools. They're backup tools. But anyway, there's a lot of information that's coming out about baby girl, and I'm going to be mindful of what I say. All right, I'm going to be mindful of what I say because I know that many people are watching you, and you don't know where these people are watching you from. And let me just say that, you know, we, there are mediums, psychics, whatever you want to call us. We have the gift of the spirit. We have people watching us from all over. Okay, let me just say that. And it's not local. I mean, from all over the world. Let me just say that. And I'm grateful. I'm humble about it. Many of us watch each other. We support each other, and for that I am grateful. All right, I'm definitely grateful and humble about that. Um, Before I get started, I want to give a shout out. There are a lot of awesome, um, people who have gift of the spirit um, that I have come across, and I like their energy, and I'm just drawn to them for a reason. Let me just say that, especially when I do a reading on somebody and I might, happen to watch them. Okay. And it doesn't have to be recently. It can just be, the God of the universe just lead me to certain people who also have the gift of the spirit. Okay. And just because I don't say your name, it does not mean that you are not one of them. I'm just, giving many of you some examples. I've done readings many times in the past, and I was led to certain people, and I would only watch them, not questioning my gifts, but I'm always seeking confirmation. Okay, I like a good two or three more of someone, giving me not only clarity but definitely confirmation of what I'm picking up. That's all. But I know at the end of the day, collectively, it's a puzzle, and all of us coming together, putting those pieces together. It's like the dream team. Okay, the dream team. It's just something about us all coming together, and love. We putting love first. Love letting be our guide. We're in our heart space, and we're trying to make a difference. And so much good information comes out concerning those who, when it comes to the missing, and those who, um, harm coming to people. You know, um, that needs to be found. Let me just say that. And a lot of times they do end up being found. But anyway, I don't want to keep, going on and on and on. But I just want to give a shout out to my sister in the spirit, Miss Katrina Brady. She's very gifted. Um, Please, family, check my sister out. Okay, she knows what she knows, and when I watch her, I definitely, receive a lot of confirmation when I'm doing my own readings. Okay, and I'm also drawn to also. I have been drawn to undisputed truth. I resonate with that sister as well. So I want to definitely not only send Misty Brady some love, because it's about sisterhood too. My sister's keeper, my brother's keeper. I think we all should. It's good to, um, you know, um, have that love and support in this field. All right. Because the God in me, wants me to do that. So anyway, as I stated, I'm sending Miss Katrina Brady. Miss her name, she goes by Miss Katrina, but her YouTube name is Mystic Brady. Um, Very beautiful sister, very gifted. Also, undisputed truth. Um, a lot of time I watch her as far as receiving confirmation when it comes to, you know, information that my guides and angels give me. That sister has a beautiful spirit, and I like watching her as well. Because a lot of what I'm not picking up, she's picking up on it, and it's like I said, it's like a puzzle. Us coming together collectively, we put those pieces together. Also, I've also been drawn to Dark Rose as well. She's very gifted. Little did she know she did a reading for me. I don't think she knew she did a reading for me, but she did. I have two channels, and she had did a reading for me, and this was during a time when I was, going through some things. My grandmother had passed, and she picked up on it. So shout out, much love to Dark Rose, and as well as Aphrodite. Even if you know him, I'm also drawn to him. He's very gifted. Candace Starr, much love to that sister. I love her. She has a beautiful spirit about her. And I'm just, it's a lot of good ones out here. I'm just drawn to certain ones, okay? But just because I don't say your name, it doesn't mean that, I'm leaving anybody out intentionally. I just want to give a shout out to many of them that I have, that the spirit that has led me to. That's the point I'm trying to make. And just watching their videos when it comes to a case after I've done my readings, I would just happen to come across their videos, and I would see a lot of similarities in my readings as well as confirmation. And real quick, also, who else I've checked out that's really good also. um I haven't written their names down. It's just certain ones that um pretty much crossed my mind. But if I left anybody out, just know that it is the Most High God that qualifies, and you knows what you know. Okay, I'm giving a shout out to all those that are putting the work in and trying to make a difference. Okay, so let me just say that, and if it crossed my mind of others, I will bring them up. Okay, 'cause everybody wants to be appreciated. Let me just say that. All right. Cause when it comes to the audience, there are times you get love and there are times you don't. Okay, but we have the gift, and those that we are drawn to, we know that they know what they know. Let me just say that. Okay, just remember, family, we all different, but the information we give, it's like putting pieces of the puzzles together. Okay, so for right now, that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Um, It's somebody else that I wanted to mention too, but I can't think of their name right now. But anyway, I just for right now just want to show love to these individuals, and if any other cross my mind, I will bring them up as well. All right. So it's another one too. I cannot think of her name, and I really want to talk. I really want to put her out there. She has a beautiful personality as well. But for some reason, I cannot think of her name at this moment, her channel name, and I hate that. I hate to leave anybody out. So, family, I hope I'm not annoying many of you. I know this says some as well. I'm just pretty much that's what I do. I give back, and I like to show love to people. Okay, that's just what I do. So you're welcome to fast forward. All right, I just real quick just want to show love, and 'cause that's what it's all about. All right, believe me, I know what I'm doing, and it works for me. Let me just say that it works for me. Um, I had saw this sister as well, and she's really good. Also, just give me a minute, family. I just want to give a shout out to a couple of sisters that are in the spirit that have been led to. Okay, from my guides and angels um, that are gifted as well. So anyway, I did stated Aphrodite. Um, I love him. He has a beautiful spirit and very gifted. Also, I want to give a shout out to that's the main reason why I didn't make this one actually live because I know people attention can be very short and I get that. Okay, I really do. Um, excuse me for that noise. As I stated, it'll come to me. I really want to get to why I decided to do this video. Okay, so I apologize for the delay, and I definitely want to say that. Okay, I can't really think of her name, but if it come to me, I will bring her name up. For some reason, I can't think of her name, but she's good also. Okay, I got it. Mystical Mermaid, Psychic and Tarot. That sister, she's gifted as well, and she has a beautiful spirit. For some reason, I'm just drawing to people who gives off good energy. You know, they're positive and they give off good energy. You know, but as I stated, if I have not mentioned your name, please know. As long as you know whose you are and you know the gifts that you possess, that's all that matters. But as I stated, I'm sending much love and positive vibes to all my brothers and sisters who have the gift of the spirit and who are trying to make a difference. Okay, much love to you all, and thank you for all that you do. So anyway, um, I'm going to go ahead and change this. I Let me see the timestamp. Okay, 12:45. All right. I gotta remember that 12:45. Okay. I When it comes to the search, the Equal search team, I wanted to say, when it comes to this search team, okay, that's trying to find Summer, um, I want to send them much love their way, positive vibes their way, and praying for their safety. I am just so grateful for this search team that's coming out. I had meditated on the search team, and I tell you, what I was picking up on it mostly, what stood out to me mostly about the search team that's looking for Summer. It's like what popped up in my spirit family concerning the search team that's looking for Summer of this weekend. What popped up in my spirit mostly was um, not being flexible. Okay, not being flexible. And what I get from that is, well, okay, let me say this: lack of flexibility. I've been saying like that, lack of flexibility. That's what comes to me mostly. Lack of flexibility. Lack of flexibility. And what I mean by that is, it's like the search is so narrow. Okay, and it's like I know that they are trying and they're doing the best that they can. Let me just say that. I'm not there, but just want to pick up in the spirit. They are trying and they are doing the best that they can, okay? Um, but I'm getting in my spirit, they're not being flexible enough to where it's like broadening their search. To me, they need to really, because every time you see them like on the news, you see them more like in an open space, and maybe that's where I don't know if they've been fed information to be in certain areas, but I know that not only myself, but many people with the gift of the spirit, if you watch a lot of our videos, we're picking up on certain target areas, okay? And I know they're not going to show everything, and they're playing it safe. It's not good to see their every move where they are. Okay, I get that, but I'm picking up in my spirit that they are not being flexible as far as expanding. Okay, their search. And so I don't know how many people that are in the search. You know, um, but it seems like to me the area that they're in, they need to really expand more outwardly. Okay, um, really broaden their search. And I'm only going to say it like that because I do not know really the area that they are in. And the area that they are in, I'm not sensing that they are near her. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay. Now the fact that I'm saying all of this right here, I'm not sensing that they are going to find her this weekend. I'm praying that someone will be found no matter what. Let me just say that. Okay. Let me just say that. Um, I should have put a disclaimer out there before I got started. So I'm going to do that. Whatever you hear, it is allegedly. This is for entertainment purpose only. Okay. I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. If I'm led by the spirit, and it has definitely has not stirred me wrong. Let me just say that. And I still feel that when it comes to the search, you know, um, see, what I'm doing, I'm trying to be mindful of how I talk because I know there are people that are watching. Okay. And it's not that I know a lot of you be like, oh, just spill it out, just tell her where she at, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to tell you, family, that I know exactly where she is. Okay, I'm not going to talk like that. But what I am going to say is, once again, I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. Many of you, please check out my Candace Bly video. Okay, and check the beginning part of it when the introductory of it when I was fleshing out these cards. All right, because other psychic mediums are, pretty much saying the same thing that I was saying, and I did a video the 27th of last month. All right, keep that in mind when the information came out that I was flashing on those cards. And now Hunter has definitely given me much. The 15-year-old, many people call him H. H has definitely gave me confirmation of the information that was coming out. Okay, with those flashcards. All right. But the point I'm trying to make is I have to be mindful of what I say because, I ain't no fool. A lot of people want us to just spill, the beans, just put stuff out there, but it really don't work that way. When we have the gift of the spirit, we have to use discernment what we put out there into the universe. You can't just say anything because a lot of these cases are rabbit holes. A lot of these cases deal with cover ups, and cover ups, you dealing with a whole nother ball game. And that's what this is. This is a cover up. Okay, and it's not it's not some simple cover up. There are more hands that are in the pot. Okay, if you watch my Summers uh, Moon Mother's reading that I did, okay, look at those cards that flashed up about groups and secret groups and all of that. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. Think about it. Who's in these groups? Guilt due to association. Think about it, who are in these groups or who could possibly be in these groups. That's all I'm going to say. Even cult popped up. I did this reading last month on the 27th. A host of other things popped up, like drug dealer and all of that. Not saying that that plays a part in anything, but it's pretty much confirmation of what's coming out. What H said. So if you can look if you can look at certain cards as confirmation as far as things playing out, as far as information that's coming out, you can imagine when it comes to these groups, secret groups, you can imagine what that's about. And I mean, always remember guilt by association. Who is the association? Secret groups. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not diving too deep. I'm not saying it's this. I'm not saying it's that. I let many of you be the judge. All right. It's like we throwing a bone and somebody catch the bone because they know what I'm talking about. Many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it doesn't have to be, just the whole group itself. It can be individuals that are in the group that plays a big part in this. Okay, let me just say that. And I ain't saying no name. I don't have to say no name. Many people that were in the shadows came out just to be seen, just to be acknowledged. Think about that. Very interesting. Did they go over many people's heads? What kind of vibe did you get about these individuals that were once in the shadows and all of a sudden came out to the light? Were they questioned? Have they been questioned? What do they know? But there are more key players. That's all I'm saying. Also, illegal transaction. See, a lot of things came out in that reading, and I feel like a lot of you were sifting through, those messages and only taking that you thought that was irrelevant. And it's like that. That's why a lot of times, we hear and we hear not. I say this once and I'm gonna say it again. I sense that Don did not harm his daughter. It's not facts. That's just what I sense. Could he be in the know and know more than what he's saying? Absolutely. He could know something. He is a stalemate. Okay? That's the one who pretending there is no problem. Okay? And they could be possibly willing to cover up to protect their family. Okay? He has his family to think about. And does he has a past? Yes, indeed. But I'm not looking at his past. I'm in the now. I'm in the present. Does Candace have a past? Absolutely. Is she unbalanced? Yes, absolutely. Do I sense that Candace harmed her daughter? I don't sense that she intentionally harmed her daughter. That's all I'm going to say. But guilt by association, I will say that. Somebody in the family knows. Okay? It doesn't have to just be somebody that the mom know. It could be family, both. Somebody that they know, groups that they could partake in. Okay, secret groups behind the scenes. Something jumping off. And I'm not just saying this. Watch the video I did on the 27th. The Candace Bly video. A lot was said in that reading, as well as in the beginning. Before I got started, I showed those flashcards. A lot was being shown there. See, family, when there are cover ups, there are parties that I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be through with it because it's pretty much what it is in a nutshell. You're dealing with people who know people who know people, groups. Think about it. Who are in these groups? What role do these people play in these groups? What positions and power do these people have in these groups? Okay, and I'm saying all this. I'm saying all of this without saying names because I don't know the names. I have an idea about certain ones, but I'm not going there. Operating your own divine intuition. Who is the family associated with that knows certain people that could help play a big part in this scenario? People who know people who know people. Anytime you're dealing with cover ups and you have people that are known to be in certain secret groups, that's all I'm going to say. You don't know who are the key players in those groups. You don't know nothing about their background. If they have authority background or a high position background, well, this kind of cover up is to where people like us that have gift of the spirit put information out there, they can always be a step ahead. Let me say it again. They can always be a step ahead. If you say, oh, she could be over here, where they can go and move the body. Also, it could be this, it can be that. They can rearrange things. Okay, when it comes to cover up and you're dealing with groups of individuals that you don't know who these individuals are, they can always be a step ahead. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's why we have to be mindful of the information we put out. And I'm definitely mindful of it. Many people think, oh, we have gift of the spirit. Oh, we don't, call ourselves to the authorities. Oh, we do. Oh, I have. Please know that. But when the spirit lets me know it's a cover up involved, I'm wasting my time. Okay? I'm wasting my time because you don't know who are in these organizations. Okay? They are in these groups. Okay? You don't know this. Not saying they had anything to do with it, but it's all about covering up. Because one thing, they don't want their secret groups to be put on blast. Because you don't know, cause we don't know what people are into. Let me just say that, due to illegal transaction, due to illegal dealings, period. All right? So a lot of things that I have said, it was a lot of truth in it. A lot of things that these other brothers and sisters in the spirit are saying, it's a lot of truth in it. It's a puzzle. We have to put the puzzle together. But when you do, I know your spirit, something jumps out and you're like, oh my God, we got to just tell somebody at the end of the day who you're going to tell. And then also, is it the person that you're telling, are they going to do anything about it? So you wouldn't know that because you don't know who knows who. You don't know if they're in the groups either. As I stated, don't think that we don't go to the authorities, but I know when to act upon that and when not. Okay, and a lot of times you can do all of that, and they be like, "Oh, okay, They takes it in, and a lot of them it goes in on deaf ears. They will not even pursue it. Okay, like people getting too close, and then have to move things around. I'm praying baby girl will be found in the next couple of weeks, but that's what I'm praying. Okay, but if they do not broaden their search, think more outside the box, take heed to what people are saying, okay, as far as the possible location that she could be in. Look how long it's been with Orrin and Orison in Cal City. Look how long it's been. All those who got involved, all the boots on the ground, yeah. People saying where they feel like they can be, and still nothing. That is a cover up, inside job. And kind of find out there are key players, all right, that know somebody that has a high position. All right. Family, be led by the spirit, not by what I think. Be led by what you're sensing as far as what your sister is saying. When there are other key players are involved, a lot of times it's hard to solve a problem. Even when you listen to us that has a gift of the spirit, and there are many of us, a lot of times it's hard to solve a problem when the key players that are close by, they're associated with the family, okay? When they can be in the know, because they too watch these videos. When they can be in the know, and they're always a step ahead. So as you see, I'm watching what I say. Yes, indeed. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no name of no kind of organization. I let me you be the judge. Just be careful what you say. All right, because you never know who's watching. But this is pretty much my last commentary on this because this case is just heart wrenching. It really is. Um, I just want baby girl to be found, to be put, you know, I just want her to be found, period. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm praying the baby girl will be found, period. That's my prayer. As I stated, hopefully within the next coming couple of weeks, okay, hopefully we'll hear something. But if not, it would be pretty much due to information that's publicly being put out there. And as I stated, you never know who's watching, and people are always a step ahead. Okay. Now I'm sensing that she has not been moved yet. Okay, and I want to put that out there. I'm sensing she hasn't been moved yet. That's just what I'm sensing. As I stated, it happened in one location and she was moved to another location. But I'm sensing she has not been moved yet. But it does not mean that she can't be moved. Because see, while everybody's looking at the Wells family, that's a distraction. While everybody's looking at the Wells family, there are movers and shakers behind the scene that help covering things up. Okay? They can really help cover things up. And you know why they can do it so good? Because they are wearing a mask. Just like the clown. Okay? The clown get around very easily because the clown wears a mask, and the clown's always what? Smiling. That's right. The clown can get very close to you because you think the clown is friendly, don't you? Anyway, um, I'm trying to think if there anything else I need to say before I end it. Before I end this, I just want to let many of you know that I'm standing prayer. Okay, I'm going to continue to think positive. Um, Much love to all those who, when it comes to the crime family, those that do commentary when it comes to the missing and just crime cases. Period. Much love to them, because please know, family, we all make a difference. There's power in numbers, and we all make a difference when we do these videos. Let me just say that, from the least to the great. And what I mean by, as far as those who have small channels and those who have big channels, we all make a difference when we are all on one accord, and love is our guide. And we are operating as far as justice, for justice sake, no matter who it is that's the victim. We all come together and we're doing these readings. Oh, please know, we make a difference. We really do make a difference. That's right. Us psychics and all, we all make a difference. So there is no little yous and little me's and all of that. We all make a difference. Um, as I stated, a lot of the it seemed like a lot of the distraction is pointed towards the Well family, rightfully so. It started with them as far as the half truth, that they put out there about baby girl, because I do sense that is a lot of half truth. Okay, and it pretty much backfired on them. Let me just say that. Definitely the mom, it backfired as far as the story that she put out there, because it's not 100 whatsoever. And the fact that it's not so 100, um, what else she had put out there, it's like all eyes are on her, okay, and her family. And it's funny, the clowns that are involved, they just sitting back laughing. They're untouchable because they've been wearing a mask too. So, family, be mindful. It's more to the story. We all know this. It's a cover up. We all know this. There are other key players that are involved. There are some still behind the scenes. Others were behind the scenes, but they wanted to make a debut entrance, because they playing it safe as a smiling clown. But well, one thing the father did say, one thing he did say that stood out to me. He said that they should go to every person, the authorities go to every person property and check their homes, check their basements, check their sheds. That's one thing he did say. Make you wonder, what do he know? Okay, what do he know? And I don't know why, the video I did with her mom, I think I had mentioned something about either I mentioned something about this, or it was on one of my flashcards, and that's in the beginning, the intro of the video. I was showing flashcards, but I think it mentioned something about dead end, back roads or whatever. Those back roads need to be searched, and that's all I'm going to say. Every inch, every corner, they need to be searched thoroughly, and not so much of just looking in the open areas. Go to those areas that looks like they need to be searched and looked at. All right, even if they had to go in the woods, whatever, they need to really search thoroughly. Okay, and check places that are near water. All right, everybody's saying that, and I've been saying that as well. Not in water, but near water. Okay, and anything that's man-made that you could put somebody in. Okay, check these locations. So I'm through talking. Much love to you all. Thank you for watching. I'm getting ready to end this. I was trying to think of some other ones. You know how it is me thinking real, real hard. And then once I end it, I'm like, oh no, I didn't bring up so and so, but it's all good. Um, I'm pretty much showing love to all those that are putting the work in from their heart as far as trying to make a difference. So, as I stated, much love to my brothers and sisters that are that have the gift of the spirit, that are trying to put the work in. Family. When I was telling you about the color red, it could be that someone was, you know, talking about the red truck, even though the red truck did not pop up. I just said the color red. It can be the rose. A rose is a flower. I had a dream about flowers. It can be, but red is significant. So I would also say, wherever that the searchers are looking at, look for something red, okay? Um I still believe that's still significant. That's all I'm saying. Okay, maybe it's one of those things hidden in plain sight. All right. So I'm through with this. I won't be doing another video on this. 'Cause at the end of the day, I can talk, 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 talk. We can keep doing videos all we want. The key players don't think they're not monitoring social media, trying to see what people know, because that's how they are able to stay a step ahead. All right, that just it is what it is. This cover up runs deep, and like I said, we all don't know who the key players are as far as other you know, p- figures that could be in the know, all right, that could be helping with the cover up. So much love to you all. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.